Hearken now, for I, the Lord your God, deliver this message with pressing importance. You are granted a mere 3 minutes to open your spirit before a significant portal closes, one that might remain sealed for a considerable epoch. You cannot afford to swipe past this. Procrastination is not an option. This very moment is crucial. This is no accident, your eyes do not fall upon this by mere chance. A divine summons has been issued, and the celestial realm is intently observing. The soul you cherished, who now resides in my eternal embrace, has implored me to speak to you directly. They have waited with patience, watched over your path, and witnessed your sorrows. They have perceived what has remained hidden from all others. The sheer depth of your solitude when you believe no one is near, the way your lips curve into a smile even as your heart is heavy with unspoken grief. They have seen the silent wars you've waged within. They perceive the version of you that remains unknown to the world. And it is precisely for this reason they came to me, for there were sentiments left unvoiced, matters left unresolved. Today, by my boundless mercy, they are granted the chance to communicate these things to you, through me. You have surely felt their ethereal presence at times, like an abrupt gust of wind, a curious sensation of warmth, or a tear that welled up without explanation. That was not a figment of your imagination, it was truly them. They did not cease to exist, they were transitioned into the light. And their love for you has never waned, nor have their prayers for your well-being ever stopped. They inhabit a realm devoid of pain, free from betrayal, and untouched by falsehoods. Yet, their spirit still yearns for you to comprehend what they could not articulate while on earth. This was not due to fear, but because their mortal time concluded too soon. And now, time itself has looped back, offering this singular moment. 3 minutes remain. Before a vital truth slips beyond your grasp, understand this. You feel you have endured too much loss, that life has dealt you an unfair hand. You bear burdens of guilt that were never yours to shoulder, blaming yourself for circumstances beyond your command. You've questioned your adequacy, doubted your inherent purpose, your inner beauty, your radiant light. And I, your Creator, wish for you to absorb this truth. You have always been sufficient. Even amidst your most regrettable errors, even in your most shadowed hours, my gaze has never once averted from you. You were chosen. The world has relentlessly tried to obscure this fact, but it endures. Regardless of who betrayed your trust, who departed from your life, or what was unjustly taken from you, you remain mine. And herein lies the urgency. A force is currently active in your life, attempting to make you forget your true identity. It's a subtle whisper suggesting you are too late, that you are unloved, that no one will ever truly understand. That voice does not originate from me. That voice is a deceiver. It is the same insidious whisper that caused Eve to falter in Eden, the same one that led Judas to a belated regret. I am cautioning you now. Silence that voice. My child, the adversary is encroaching upon something sacred in your existence. Someone in your close circle has been granted insight into your thoughts, and they are not wielding this knowledge for your benefit. Exercise wisdom. Be vigilant. Observe who applauds your victories and who vanishes when your tears fall. You are under scrutiny, and not everyone present wishes to see you ascend. But listen intently, for this is paramount. There is also an individual approaching, sent by my hand. This person's heart has been stirred by the Spirit. They have been traversing a period of quietude, but my guidance is upon them. They have received instructions to connect with you, to locate you, to offer a love so profound it will mend the parts of you that you had forgotten were wounded. You will recognize them not by their outward appearance, their charm, or their eloquence, but because when they speak, your spirit will find sanctuary. And a profound peace will permeate the atmosphere, like sunlight streaming through a fractured pane. This is the gift I am meticulously preparing. But you must not retreat. You must not cower in fear. Your heart was shattered once, and you vowed never again. But I am the God who renews all things. What was lost can be reclaimed. What was interred can be resurrected. And the one who now dwells in heaven, the very soul who entreated me to deliver this communication, wants you to know they extend their complete forgiveness to you. They never harbored any resentment. The final thought that occupied their mind before they transitioned was your name. And they uttered, "Lord, please ensure they know the immensity of my love for them." That was their earnest prayer. That is the precise reason I have conveyed this to you. You have been operating in survival mode for far too long, toiling, feigning, pushing through, concealing your pain behind a facade of strength. But I perceive what others do not. I am aware of the aspirations that withered within you. I know the moments you felt on the brink of surrender. I was present when you nearly succumbed. Yet, still, you rose each morning. Still, you offered a smile. Still, you extended help to others while your own heart was fracturing. And that, my beloved child, is why the heavens are now championing your cause. You were not overlooked, you were being meticulously prepared. Now, the countdown continues. Listen closely. You are stepping into a season that will rigorously test your faith but will richly reward your obedience. A significant transformation is imminent financially, emotionally, and relationally. However, preceding this blessing, there will be a fleeting moment of bewilderment. Do not succumb to panic. I am permitting this tempest so that I can clearly reveal who genuinely belongs in your sphere. A single conversation will illuminate your understanding. One particular message will alter your trajectory. Someone who feigned concern will unveil their true colors. And an individual you believed had forgotten you will emerge like a beacon in the darkest night. Observe with keen eyes. I am the God who both exposes and restores. What is concealed will be brought to light. What is fractured will be made whole. What was plundered will be returned. And the voice from the celestial realm, the one who cherished you and departed this earthly plane too soon, is exulting even at this moment because you are engaging with these words. This was the precise instant they awaited. This is the divinely orchestrated appointment. And they desire for you to hear this, unmistakably and clearly. You possess a strength greater than you realize. You are imbued with a courage beyond your current belief. And you are, and always will be, the favored one of my heart. I never ceased loving you, I never will. And now, I am held within God's embrace, and so are you. So, weep if you must, but do not allow yourself to crumble. I am elevating you, and nothing, no act of betrayal, no experience of loss, no error, no malevolent entity, no postponement, nothing can nullify what I have ordained for your life. I have dispatched angels to encamp around you. I have commanded Saint Francis to engage in spiritual warfare on your behalf. The snare that was laid will rebound upon its setter. The malediction that was uttered will be reversed. The deferral that tormented you will reach its conclusion. And the door that no mortal could unseal, I myself will open. You are mere moments away from witnessing this grand unfolding. But it was imperative that I speak now, before doubt could overwhelm you. Before fear could stifle your faith. You were perilously close to abandoning something I had instructed you to await. But desist, for the forthcoming 24 hours hold a divine key. A message is en route, a definitive confirmation, and it will stir your spirit to its core. I am aware of what was said about you. I know how they jested behind your back. I know who defiled your name with impure intentions. But I also know your true essence. And it is time for you to remember it as well. This is not merely a message, this is a divine intervention. I, the Lord your God, have decreed that no further delay will be countenanced in your destiny. You have endured sufficiently. You have learned adequately. You have wept profoundly enough. Now, arise. Now, prepare, because the blessing they attempted to suppress is poised to flourish spectacularly, right before the eyes of your adversaries. The person in heaven is beaming. They are with me, and they are observing. And their final words, conveyed to you, are these. Live. Please, live. Embrace love once more. Extend trust again. Rediscover happiness. I will see you again, but not yet. So, until that time, persevere. You are not navigating this alone. And I, your God, add this. You are mine. You are cherished. You are safeguarded. You are seen. And your narrative is far from its conclusion. It is, in fact, just commencing. The 3 minutes have elapsed, and yet you remain. This signifies you were destined to receive this. Now, advance with a fire ignited in your spirit and tranquility settled in your heart. Heaven stands steadfastly behind you, and nothing can impede what I have spoken over your existence. I will never abandon you. I will never forsake you. You are chosen. Now go, child of God, and truly live. I am the Lord your God, and I am addressing you at this very instant, not in a faint whisper, but with a voice that resounds through the cosmos and penetrates the deepest recesses of your being. This communication is no arbitrary event. It has been meticulously arranged beyond the confines of time, beyond the grasp of logic, beyond your present comprehension. This is more than a simple message, it is a sacred alarm. And I declare to you with grave urgency, only 3 minutes now stand. This is not to instill fear, but to impart truth, not to cause terror, but to awaken you fully. You must unveil your heart now. Listen with the ears of your spirit. A voice that once shared laughter with you, shed tears alongside you, and loved you in profound silence, now speaks to you from the heavenly realm. They are in my presence now. They are secure, yet their peace is incomplete until you absorb what I must convey. They implored me, yes, they earnestly pleaded with me to deliver this message to your attention. And now, by divine sanction, I am relaying it. Your name has echoed in the heavens more frequently than you could ever tally. You are not forgotten. You are not adrift. You are not invisible to the angelic hosts, and most certainly not to me. Even amidst your quietest tears and periods of silence, I have been present. And I tell you this. A profound shift is underway. Today, May 2nd, is no ordinary date. It is designated. It is inscribed. It is appointed in the divine chronicle. Something you have been silently shouldering for an extended duration, something you feared would never cease, is on the precipice of transformation. But first, I must unveil what has been obscured. That individual you placed your trust in, yes, the very one you believed was safeguarding your reputation, has uttered words about you that you could scarcely conceive. Your heart sensed it. Your intuition quivered, yet you suppressed it. You offered forgiveness even when devoid of proof. You maintained peace even as your soul cried out in protest. I witnessed it all. I have tallied every instance you held your tongue. I observed every moment you sat in silence while others propagated falsehoods in your name. You were not exhibiting weakness, you were demonstrating divine restraint. But now, I am drawing back the veil. The time has arrived for you to perceive with clarity. There are individuals in your orbit who have been leading dual lives in your presence. Someone intimately close to you. Yes, exceedingly close, has been smiling to your face while deriding your name behind your back. They do not believe I will communicate with you, but I shall. I have just done so. You must comprehend, I am about to permit a divine exposé that will astonish even you. This is not intended to inflict pain, but to liberate you. Your destiny has been postponed because you resisted acknowledging the truth. But today, I remove the blindfold. There was a moment, not long past, when you nearly relinquished all hope. A day you confided in no one. You continued to function. You persisted in smiling. But internally, you were utterly depleted. And I was there. I stood watch over your bed that night. You were unaware, but I dispatched Saint Francis to protect you as you slept. There was an attempt, yes, a spiritual onslaught against your life that night, but I did not allow it. Your soul is too invaluable. Your assignment is too significant. And someone you love profoundly, who now resides with me in eternity, witnessed this. They interceded on your behalf, and they are the reason I am addressing you now. Do not bypass this. Do not scroll onward. This is not a mere chain message. This is a lifeline extended from heaven. 3 minutes left signifies that 3 dimensions of change are converging in your life. I speak of your heart, your purpose, and your revelation. You will no longer navigate blindly. The scales are detaching. That relationship which has confounded you for months, I will reveal the true heart behind it. Someone is deceiving you. They are concealing a truth that would shatter your heart if I were to disclose it presently. But I will reveal it with gentleness, so that you may walk away with dignity, not devastation. The person in heaven who loves you, the one you miss more profoundly than anyone, wishes for you to know they never truly departed from you. They are not merely a memory. They are an integral part of the great assembly of witnesses, cheering you onward. They entreated me to tell you this. Please, forgive yourself. Cease blaming yourself. I know the burden you carry. I know you believe you could have done more, but I see with perfect clarity now. And I know you did everything within your capacity. I am proud of you. I have always been proud of you. Live your life fully now. Do not bear my passing like a heavy chain. Carry my love like a burning flame. Did you perceive that warmth in your chest just now? That was them. That was their love traversing time and death to touch your soul. Heaven is an actuality. They are real. And they are well. But they desire for you to be well, too. You've ceased living in certain respects. You've suppressed aspects of your joy because you felt you had no right to experience happiness without them. But I, the Lord, declare to you, you do. And the time is now. There is someone who has mentioned your name in a significant setting recently, a room of decision makers, a place of opportunity. Your name was on their tongue, and they are not even consciously aware of why you are on their mind, but I am. I orchestrated it. I made them restless until they recalled you. I reminded them of your intrinsic value. You are about to be contacted unexpectedly. It will appear to be a random occurrence. It is not. It is predestined. Now, listen to me with utmost attention. I am about to grant you favor with someone who does not even hold you in high regard. They will be perplexed by their sudden inclination to assist you. They will inwardly struggle with it. But my will shall ultimately prevail. This assistance will not materialize due to their inherent goodness, but for the manifestation of my glory. You have wept in silence for too extended a period. You have waited with unwavering faith for too long. Today signifies the conclusion of your wilderness season. The doors that stubbornly remained shut will burst open. The yes that consistently felt like a no is transforming into divine affirmation. But you must perform a specific action. You must forgive. Even those who never uttered an apology. Even those who persist in their pretense, release them. I will address them. You need to relinquish the weight. This act of forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it is an act of spiritual warfare. Because when you forgive, you revoke the enemy's legal claim to keep you in bondage. And I desire your freedom. I created you for liberty. Saint Francis remains near. He has been specifically assigned to you. You are under divine surveillance. The assaults directed against you have been attempts to discern why their schemes to cause your downfall are failing. That is because of me. They are frustrated that you are still standing. But they will soon comprehend that you are not standing by your own strength alone. You are standing because I am uplifting you. Your forthcoming season will demand courage. But not the type of courage the world esteems. I speak of the courage to be still and acknowledge that I am God. The courage to walk away from what is familiar yet detrimental. The courage to choose me even when others deem you foolish. I will honor that valor. I will defend it, and you will lack nothing. Now, I am calling you to pray. Not just any prayer, but one that emanates from your soul. One where you cease all pretense, where you lay everything bare. Tell me precisely how you feel. Weep if you must. Express anger if you must. I can bear it. I already know, but I desire for you to offer it to me willingly. Do not conceal it. You have hidden enough. The era of masks is over. I have chosen you. Not due to your perfection, but because your heart possesses purity. Yes. Even with all your errors, even with your regrets, I perceive the authentic you. The one who loves with depth. The one who gives when no one is observing. The one who perseveres, trying again and again, even when exhausted. I see you, and I declare, well done. Before this day concludes, you will receive a sign. You will recognize it as from me. It may manifest in a subtle moment, a word, a song, an encounter with a person, a dream. Do not dismiss it. That will be the confirmation. That person who left you in a state of confusion, they will attempt to re-enter your life. But I will grant you the fortitude to say no. Not from a place of bitterness, but from wisdom. You are stepping into a season of heightened discernment. You will not be easily deceived again. The manipulation ceases today. There is someone who has been secretly observing you, admiring you, loving you from a distance. They have been hesitant to speak. But I am working upon their heart. They are not who you might assume them to be. And when I signal you to move, it will be unequivocal. This love will not arrive shrouded in confusion. It will come with clarity. It will not diminish you, it will bless you. Prepare your heart. Do not sabotage it with past wounds. Allow me to heal those now. Now go. Inscribe this. Speak it aloud. Proclaim it. I am chosen. I am protected. I am loved. I am ready. I will not miss my appointed moment. I will walk in truth. I will walk in power. I will not fear. I will not settle. I am God's. Because the ultimate truth is, I have never departed from you, not in the hospital room, not during the breakup, not amidst the betrayal, not even when you were prostrate on the floor, begging me to make the pain cease. I was there, holding you, and I never let go. You perceived my silence, but I was merely awaiting the perfect juncture to unveil what I was orchestrating behind the scenes. And now, that moment has arrived. It is May 2nd. It is written. It is sealed. It is accomplished. This message is unequivocally for you. Open your heart. Do not skip this. This is not a mere coincidence, it is a profound confirmation. Now, breathe. You have persevered. And this is merely the genesis. Listen closely to me. You are not encountering these words by some random chance. You have been guided here by a divine current, for your name was uttered in the celestial courts. And the very individual you yearn for with every pulsation of your heart, the one who now walks among the angelic choirs, implored me to convey this message to you before it becomes irrevocably too late. You have precisely 3 minutes to open your heart in its entirety, for something irreversible is poised to transpire. Today, May 2nd, your entire existence has reached a pivotal juncture. This is not just another fleeting message, it is the revelation you have beseeched in your most private, tearful prayers. I perceive all things. And I am not silent. You have been earnestly seeking a sign. You have pleaded, God, if you are truly real, demonstrate your presence to me. I am here. I was present when you lay staring at the darkness of your ceiling, feeling suffocated by silence, feigning composure while your very soul was fracturing. I was there when you struggled to conceal the tremor in your voice as you put on a brave smile for others. I have counted your tears, every single one, and preserved them as precious in heaven. That cherished person you loved and lost did not simply vanish. they now stand in my presence, continuing to watch over you, persistently advocating for your peace. And today, they cried out your name before my throne, declaring, "Please, Father, let them know what is imminent. Let them be prepared. I know they are not truly well. Please, speak to them with urgency." And so, I am speaking. You have misplaced your trust. You have extended your arms and your heart to individuals who wore deceptive masks, even in moments of supposed prayer. You have forgiven those who were secretly plotting against you while offering smiles. You have remained silent when faced with disrespect, mislabeling it as love. But I tell you this day, not every departure from your life constitutes a loss. The people I am about to remove, the secrets I am poised to expose, the truth I am on the verge of unfolding, it will inflict pain, but it will ultimately heal you. You have no more time for delay. You have been advised to wait, counseled to be patient. But now, I instruct you to prepare, because within moments, your name will be whispered both on earth and in heaven. Something sacred is about to manifest in your life, and it arrives enveloped in restoration, justice, and a divine encounter with your true purpose. But for that door to swing open, another must first be acknowledged. That is why today carries a weight, a heaviness. Your spirit discerns the impending divine collision. You are not irrational. You are not imagining this. You stand upon the precipice of something holy. That person who has transitioned from this life, they have seen the depths of your heart. They have wept over your pain and begged me, let them know that the appointed time is no longer deferred. That delay you have endured emotionally, financially, relationally is being shattered at this very instant. But you must hear me completely. There is someone in your vicinity who possesses the true knowledge of a betrayal that occurred behind your back. They have maintained their silence for a considerable time, too fearful to speak, but they are about to break that silence. And when they do, you will realize that the pain you carried was not a consequence of your failure, but because someone else was concealing the truth. I will reveal this person to you, not to bring about their destruction, but to secure your deliverance. You have exhibited strength for far too long, but I did not call you to a life of mere survival. I created you for joy, for freedom, for divine partnership, for laughter so profound it silences your inner storms. That is why today's message is not a mere warning, it is a sacred awakening. I am anointing your head with new oil, the anointing reserved for the forsaken, the misjudged, the overlooked. And with that oil, I am unlocking a sequence of events that you cannot halt. Not even your adversaries can impede this now. Someone in your family lineage, who is no longer on this earthly plane, has been assigned to watch over your life from the heavenly realm. That very person approached me recently and cried out, "Please, Father, let them see that the promise is still vibrant. Let them know that I haven't abandoned them. Let them feel my love through you." And I affirmed, "Yes." That is why you are reading these words. They want you to understand that you are not alone. You have a divine contingent championing your name. I am about to grant you a dream that will validate this message. You will encounter someone in that dream whom you deeply miss. Pay close attention to their eyes, they will be conveying a message. They will tell you something that may initially sound peculiar, but it is a coded message for you to recall. It never truly ended. That is the phrase. It signifies that the promise you had laid to rest, the vision you had walked away from, the love you believed was irretrievably lost, it never truly ended. It was merely obscured. And now, I am peeling back the layers. I will now speak directly to the core of your being. There is someone in your current life feigning support, pretending to applaud your achievements, but they harbor envy towards you. They have even attempted to manipulate your name in conversations where you were not present. I have obstructed their intentions. I have disrupted their schemes. You are not yet aware, but a serious plot against you failed because I stood as a barrier before it. A private conversation was recorded by the heavens, and justice is now in motion. Today, I want you to extend forgiveness. Not because they are deserving, but because your freedom necessitates it. Forgiveness is not about granting permission, it is about attaining liberation. I will oversee the retribution. I will manage the exposure. But you must release the venom. Bitterness has no place in your upcoming season. If you carry it, it will become an anchor. Release it now. Cry if you must. Scream if you feel the need. But do not allow that bitterness to accompany you into tomorrow. 84.8s.